So okay guys, in this class, I'll be telling you what is modifier and so on. So in the last class, I left one concept, that is what copy constructor. So I just gave an introduction, that's all. So coming to here, what is copy constructor? So I'll go back to the example. I'll take that as constructor file. I'll come here, I'll create a new class called as something car. So here, what is the what first we'll understand what is copy constructor. Okay, so as I told, the copy constructor is it is nothing but it copies the properties or the values, the variables, variables value which we have been given for one constructor to the another constructor. So how it is, no, in the sense what they are telling here is the copy constructor is it is like copy constructor is beneficial when you need a duplication. That means when you want to copy some other values to the same the another new constructor, you will be using the duplication of executing an user object. So when you are doing that, you will be using that. So I'll show you an example, so you'll come to know. So for example, I'll be creating one constructor here. Okay, so I'll take one variable outside, that is string b brand is equals to I'll not give any value here. I'll take string of b. Okay, and take string brand I'll give just change. Okay, brand name again it has been changed, or I'll give modify. Okay, so what I'll be doing here is why I have taken this, I'll tell you. So I'll be giving the updated PDAT updated name for this. Okay, so for this is current, this is the original value. So here I'll be giving create an object, that is car of C1 is equals to new car. Okay, for that I'll be initializing the value called that is BMW. Done. So here again what I'll be doing is I'll be giving brand brand is equals to v. Okay, so this value is equals to here I am assigning giving the value to t. Okay, this is the first constructor. First constructor, this is first constructor which I have done. Now I'll create one copy constructor, that is car of car. So why I am giving here car, I'll tell you, and for that one I'll take other, or else I'll take, okay, I'll give other only. Anything you can give, no issue in this. So since this is a new constructor, I have given other, okay, or else I can give new. You cannot use this one, the same thing, because it will throw an error. You cannot use the keywords, okay, so that only I have given in capital. And here what I'll do, I'll take new dot brand so how I'll be for this, I have taken new dot brand, okay, so this brand where it will be, so if I want that brand, I'll create another constructor, sorry, another object, see, to, and have been initialized this, okay, to here, so I have been called this to here, the sense first constructor reference value over here. So this value I have taken, that is taken, taken the first constructor reference value and given to the second constructor. Okay, so I have given the first value reference to the second constructor. Okay, so this value will be given here. So I will be calling this value with the help of I am CALS calling the value using the reference of new. So I am entering inside the first constructor, okay, using the new word, okay, that is new. This is nothing but can tell what a reference name or anything. I take reference name and I'm entering inside that. So why I have taken here car, I have not given string or anything, is because I am entering inside the car thing. So first I will be giving the object name here. Okay, this is the object name and this is the constructor name. So here only I will write down this is constructor name. Okay, this one is constructor name, and next is object name and the reference name. Okay, for this I am giving one name. Okay, so this one for which I should initialize to brand. So I'll be initializing to the brand. Okay, the same thing I'll be initializing here. I'll make this as COPPY, copy in the brand name. So you have copied the brand name and I'm initializing here. So when I print inside this constructor, that is you will be getting an output. See, you are getting an output BMW. Okay, first I have been initialized here using the constructor. I have passed using the like argument. Okay, and have been copied here and then given. So I think you have been understood this. So next thing is, so what I'll be doing is, so this copy constructor is done. So coming to the main topic of this class is modifiers. So what is modifier? See, like there are many things, that is uh, many things that you have already been used, like modifiers, and like in the sense a modifier, like there are things that you have already used, the word called as a public keyword, so and all. So we will be learning what all those things. So coming to the small, first we will go for chart and I'll be telling you what all the things will be in modifiers. Coming to the classes, so what all the modifier we can use in the class, I'll be telling. Okay, coming to the classes, so first we can make that as public, and what we can make it as a default. So these only these two things we can be using. And coming to the method string, we can be using the methods, attributes, and constructor. We can make those things as public, private, default, as well as protected. So these are the four things which we will be learning. Okay. And that is also been like access modifiers, that is modifier that has been divided into two. Okay, another one is called as non-access modifiers. In non-access modifiers, what all we will be learning in class, we can initialize for that is one thing, we can make it as final, and we'll be making that as abstract. Okay, this one it will be useful in abstraction, so you will be learning in abstraction chapter, and this one you will be learning in inheritance chapter, so you don't need to worry about this. And coming over here, so for what all the things which we can give for like that is variables and methods. So you can make the variable or method as final, as well as static, or also abstract, and these two. Okay, so we'll come from examples. So the majorly thing which you have been used is public. So why we will be using that public is, the public keyword is an access modifier, meaning that it is used to access that means the access level of that is like it can be accessed any throughout, inside the package, outside the package. So you will be learning what is package and all in the coming classes, so you don't need to worry. So when I show you the example, so you will come to know. See, as I told, it has been divided into two groups, that is, one is access modifier and non-access modifier. So first we'll go on access modifiers. So coming to the access modifier, so I'll create another package called as modifiers, that is, go create an package called as modifiers. Done. Inside that I'll create class called a. Okay, so coming here, see, I have a public. So this is a public class. I'll make it as this is a public class. So we can make a class as public, so it can be accessed anywhere. Okay, inside the package or outside the package, anywhere. And we can make also default, that is class B. Okay, so what is the default is, when don't any modifier name, it is taken as default. See, I'll show here, that is, see, the class is only accessed by classes in the same package. Okay, this default package can be accessed in the same package. Okay, it cannot be accessed in the different package, but this one, no, it can be accessed in the same package also in the different uh, classes or different package. So I'll show you. So I'll be creating another class over here. So this one you will be learning in package chapter, you don't need to worry. Okay, the same thing, I'll come here, I'll go and create another class. Sorry, that is another class called B, or I'll make it as C. Okay, the next thing what I'll be doing is, okay, sorry guys, I got a call. So here, so next thing is, so where I was is, yeah, here, right? So have created another class, so I'll be creating a main method. See here, I can call both public and default. I can create both the objects over here. That is, a is equals to, a of a new a. So I can create both the things over here and can run. So no issue over here. So I'll print and show something, that is, this is a class, and this is a B class, okay, and we cannot, there is some 3 points that you should note down. So that is, I'll write note. So coming to the first point, what is that means, we can create only one public class, okay, and we can create more than one default class. Okay, see, this is the default class. Okay, default class, and the next thing is, we can create, that is, 0 private class and 0 protected class. So we are not allowed to create private class and protected class. So for example, see, if I try to create private class of E. See, it is not allowing to create itself. Okay, see, you cannot create it. You cannot create it, will throw an error. And you cannot also create, that is protected class. Protected class, that is, you cannot make the class as protected also. See, it is showing an error. Okay, so I'll just do the same thing here, and I will tell you. I'll take this class, I'll make this as private, and I'll run this. See, it is showing an error. See, modify error is error of main. Okay, and you cannot also do protected. The same error you are getting at modifier C main. See, unresolved compilation problem at modifiers. Okay, so if you want one thing, you should make it as, that is default, or you should give something as public. Okay, so if you give as public, you can also access in the other things. So first, for example, I'll take this, I'll enter to this default, and I will create another class in default called as, then this demo, I'll also create the thing called as demo class, and I'll call this A over here. See, it will work. How to call for that? First you should import what is that, file name, that is modifiers, okay, okay, just a minute, we should import it. Yeah, that is what means you should import it. Sometimes it will automatically generate when you give A, or else you should type import modifiers dot A. So in the sense, I am being going to the modifiers files, and I'll be entering the A class. Okay, so I have been imported it already, and I'll give A1. I'll be creating an object for that. If I want to execute main A1, this A1 is equals to new A1. And if I run, see, you are getting an output. Okay, so you will be getting the output. coming to the next point is, so till here it is done, right? So these are done. So coming to the same thing in methods. So when you make I'll show some examples over here only. The C class, I'll remove this, or I'll comment this. I'll create C class object, C class, and I'll create one variable called string a is equals to, or I'll give brand is equals to, I'll be assigning some value here, that is KTM, and here I can make this as public. I'll also copy the same line, brand1, I'll make this as private, and here I'll make it as default. Okay, 0, this one 1, and this one 2. So how it works we will see. So public, this code is accessible for all the classes, in the sense what they are saying, this variable we can access in every class. See, I'll be going here, the same thing in the demo, so that is demo.java, which we have already given. I will be accessing that using that is, sorry, using this object, over here. See, when I created this object, it's automatically coming in my system. Okay, so you should also use that, and that is C1 dot brand1 so brand1. So this one I will print it, that is C1 of brand1. I'll run this, that is KTM. See, yeah, KTM. I'll comment this so you will come to see I'm printing it. So if I make that as public, so I'll be able to access. So if I make that as what, private, you will not be able to access. You will be able to access only within the class. In the sense, what it is meaning is, you can only access this within the class. Okay, this private you can access only within the class. So this one, it is public, so you can access. Public, so you can access the value outside the class and also outside the package. Coming to the default, you can also access inside the class and outside the class, but not. So here you can access outside the class. So this can be accessed outside the class, inside the class BUT, but not outside the package. Okay, so see, this one I cannot access outside the package. So I'll also show you the example. What is the name which I have given? 0, right? See, string brand 0. So if I print that brand 0, I cannot access. So I'll print inside that. So inside I can call dot brand 0, that is, I'll take one print statement. C1 dot brand 0 also I can access, so this one also I can access, and C1, this one also I can access, the second one also I can access. See, this is brand 1 also I can access, and 2 also I can access. So this 3 also I can access. See, it will print 3 times. So this is public and private, and this is default. Okay, so I'll run. See, I can access 3 also, but if I cannot access this outside, but I can access this, and I cannot access this. So if I go here, that is A. See, if I come to another package, and what all I can access is only I can access the private thing. See, I'll run and show. See, only the private thing I'm able to access. I'll print the same thing here also, so you will come to know. See, this is, it is showing an error. Okay, because we cannot access the default outside the class. Okay, default outside the class, and we cannot access the private outside the class and package package. Okay, done. Here the next thing what is, so I should show you the example for inside the same package but not outside the package, no. So I'll create another class here called as D, that is new class of D. So here I'll copy paste and I will create an object that is C1 is equals to new of C. So object has been created. See, we will not able to what has gone wrong. Okay, I didn't use the main method only. Main method, done. See, you will not be able to access you will not sorry you will not be able to access the private outside the class. So it's showing an error. See, if you want, I will confirm for you. Okay, see, I'll run it. It will throw an error. Will open my, see, it is showing an error. Okay, modifier error. Okay, done. See, you are not able to access that. You will not be able to access that. So clarified, right? So I'll also comment this, and if I run, it will come. Okay, so this is what about the modifiers, guys. The same thing about the, just have some idea, so I have given only for attributes. The same thing you will be giving for methods and so on. This protected, you don't need to worry. We will be using in the inheritance chapter. You will learn more about that in inheritance chapter. Okay, done. So coming to the non-access modifier. So in non-access modifier, you can make class as final and abstract. Okay, these two options we will be having. So this also we will be learning in inheritance chapter, and abstract keyword you will be learning in abstract chapter deeper. So that is related to the abstract chapter only. So these all things we will be using in for class, and here for the attributes and methods we will be using, we can make that as final. So when I use the final keyword for the class, so that will for the method, that is a, no, for here I have been declared, I think so, not here, yeah. if I make this as final, right? So this one we cannot, this value cannot be changed. See here, I will change final, that is, sorry, brand 0 is equals to, so I'll be reinitializing the value, okay? So we cannot reinitialize the value when once if we make final is equals to only ktm I'll make, okay? I cannot reinitialize this value. See, here it is throwing an error again, okay? So if I remove this, it is coming. We cannot reinitialize the value. Cannot re we cannot change the value of final, okay? So this is done. And the next thing is, if why we use static is, as you already know why we will be using static. So whenever you create a method, so you will not be using an we don't need to create an object to call that, so you know this, right? And next thing is abstract. So this is one you will be learning in abstract thing, okay? So you don't worry about this too. Synchronize is nothing but you will be learning in threading and all, like threading, like what all the things you will be doing now at that time you will learn. So you don't need to worry about this too. So these three are mainly important. Trances. So coming to what is trances, so just I'll be explaining. Attributes and methods are skipped when uh, serialization of object contains them. So this one I'll be teaching you in the further classes. You don't need to worry about this too. So if I teach now only, you will get confused. So coming to the next concept, what you will be learning in the further classes, what is method overloading you will be learning, and so on. So thank you guys, you can end up we can end up the class, okay? Thank you.